Hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to our quantum psychic Akashic readings, clearings, and healings with my amazing co-host, Viviane Heller. Hello, Viviane.
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. I'm grateful to be here.
Likewise, and hello to everyone. Thank you for patiently waiting for us a few extra minutes today. I
Mm-hmm.
had some technical difficulties, completely unexplainable, like being able to talk to Viviane and then my laptop saying, "No, you have no internet." Um, no, I'm not a guru, technical guru, but I do know that you need internet for talking to people on the other side of the
Mm-hmm.
world, unless you're doing it
Telepathically.
telepathically. I can hardly say
Telepathically.
the word with my mouth. Um, but yeah, let us know how everyone's doing in the chat. I think our live stream is entitled um, something about, is it about ascension symptoms and surfing our ascension waves? Let us
Mm-hmm.
know how you're all doing, what you're experiencing. Um, and we'd love to help you with your requests today. As always, please put your requests in capitals, and we will get through as many requests as we can within the time frame. If your name is called, please
Mm-hmm.
say hello in the chat, and yeah, we'll be picking randomly. And at some point, if we're feeling energized enough, depending on how your requests go, we may also do some more rapid fire ones where we work through them. Um,
Mm-hmm.
a shorter readings, but for more people. Um,
Yes.
and I think I had scheduled at least one of our upcoming Thursdays to be a shorter one, Viviane. We could try that, right? We could go really
Yes,
fast for an
yes,
hour.
that's true.
See what
Yeah.
happens.
It's beginning of the next month. I see a nice comment here from Julia J, by the way. She did your meditation. The meditation you posted this morning was powerful and great way to start her day.
Oh, wonderful.
Very
Thank you.
nice.
It was a really powerful way to start my day too. Thank you. I,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just back from I was traveling at the weekend up north in Dundee doing my Indian head massage training and camping overnight.
Nice.
And then so when I came back this morning, it's like, oh, I'm in my studio and oh, I could just do a meditation right now. So it was just lovely to do that. And yeah, if you like these, please um, like my meditations, comment, share. I think I've just posted the link. Hopefully, that's the right link into the chat of today's meditation for helping you rise out of fear and into love.
Yes, wonderful.
Okay, well, I'll get started and create a safe space for us all.
Mm-hmm.
If you're new to this, please do participate. If you're not new to it, please participate. It'll help you create strong boundaries around yourself energetically, and it'll help us with our work with you because there's a lot less background noise um, in the astral realms when we're helping you. Okay, so if you'd like to join me, we'll begin by taking in 3 deep breaths in through the nose, nice and deep, and breathe out what no longer serves, our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep, and breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep, and breathe out any remaining low vibration energy that no longer serves you. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly. Now focus your attention on the center of your heart. And from there, from your golden light at the center of your heart, extend your light cord up through the top of your head. Reach up into the sky and up into the stars, reaching up higher and higher through the frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there, connecting your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Remain connected to source and extend your light cord down through the stars, through the sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, this time, as you allow your heart to continually, gently open within these safe spaces, Extend your light cord from the center of your heart downwards, down through the root of your spine, and deep into the ground, all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. We send Mother Gaia so much love at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected to Gaia's heart and extend your light cord up through the layers of the planet, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with the light of Source above and Mother Gaia below, expand out your golden bubble of protective light to surround you, about 2 meters out to each side, above, below, in front and behind, and set the intention for this golden bubble you create around yourself, that only energies, entities, with your permission, with your highest good, your love and compassion, can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. Into your safe space, invite in your guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. We ask at this time for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's messages and healings. And now, through space and time, for all of those in the live stream and the replay, I create a golden protective bubble around us all. I set the intention that we only invite into this space people, energies, entities that have our highest good love and compassion for all, and only those that we're able to assist at this time. And for Viviane and I invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. And I set the intention for us to assist those that we can help the most with readings, clearings, healings, past lives, present and future, connecting with their spirit guides, activating their superpowers, whatever it is that they ask, for which they have the ownership and ability to grant us consent to, and that we can serve them. So we shall. And please put your requests in all capitals. We'll randomly pick them. And if your name is called, please say hello in the chat. And so it is.
Thank you. That was lovely.
Thank you. I was just thinking how I enjoyed that this isn't a recording.
Yes.
I can imagine it'd be so easy to go, I know, it's something I do every time in the live stream. Let's record it. But I feel like so much of our journey together with everyone is experiencing the world. We all know what's going on in the world right now. Experiencing that together and then saying, okay, but we still choose this. You know, this is not something from our past or from our future. It's from the now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And hello to everyone that's joined. Would you like to go first this week, or I don't mind?
Sure. All right. Okay. Close my eyes. Make sure my mouse pointer is on the right space here. Close my eyes.
Try not to make the music too loud. Okay, we're randomly picking your next request. Capitals, please say hello if your name is called. If you're in the comments and can't see people chatting, please come over, swipe, I think, from right to left, or maybe the other way, and you'll find a live chat where everyone is commenting and placing their requests.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Lotus Bloom, please say hi in the chat. You asking for a message from your guides for your ascension process.
And Queen of Wands is asking, hi, Lotus Bloom. Queen of Wands is asking, how do I get a reading? Thank you. Just place your request in capitals and we will take a note of it and randomly pick. Just say hello in the chat if your name is called.
Yes, and Lotus Bloom is here. Thank you, Lotus Bloom.
Yes, thank you. A message from your spirit guides for your ascension process. Oh, I like that one. What a great one to start with. Thank you. And a thank you to Lotus Bloom for all your love and support. So just asking Lotus Bloom, your guides and higher self, to step forwards for messages relating to your ascension process. I'm taken to your crown chakra. I feel like there's lots of advice that could be given. But your crown chakra, I'm just being shown an expansion for you to go through, Lotus Bloom. This expansion is an energy of like softening, initially softening some of your mental, like your beliefs and your awareness and assumptions of this universe. And I see your crown chakra just like widening. It's widening right out and opening up. And your guide is saying, what was once impossible is becoming possible. Absolutely here on Earth, but also across this universe. And this relates to the ascension of all, the ascension of our planet, our solar system, our galaxy, this universe. And in this softening and opening up, your mind initially, your crown, and then also your heart will allow you to start to perceive and to receive more. Your ascension is somewhat predicated on your heart opening. And one of the keys to your heart is your mind. And so you can practice this each day in meditation, just inviting yourself to open up to the wonder and the magic and the mystery of this universe and the delightful surprises, including some of the more foundational concepts that we currently believe in, and encouraging you to use your heart to discover your own truth. That was very cool.
Yeah, I saw the crown chakra all lit up and expanding too. It was beautiful light. And I saw later a funnel on top of her crown chakra too. And I heard channelings. She's a lot of downloads and channelings. And the more she meditates and the more she's opening and expanding, and the energy, it felt good, felt good and expansive. So yeah, happy for you, Lotus Bloom. See that you're
let us know in the chat if that helps.
Practicing, connecting, and protecting your energy and grounding.
Yeah, practice. I must have been meditating now for over 2,600 days, because that's how many songs I've done, written, inspired by meditation. So it'll be at least that, because I don't quite write a song every day, maybe just 6 days a week.
She says, yes, I'm expanding my mind. Thank you, softening my beliefs. Wonderful.
I had this very expansive client session this morning, and their spirit guide, like, they kind of made me do that. It's like, John, you've got to like open up your minds and start receiving more. It's like, and I'm just thinking, but my mind's already like, I don't know, can I, how wide can it go? And they're saying it's okay, it's just a softening, like you can just, allow some of these constructs. And some of the themes that were coming in, like, it's not totally new to me, but it's quite new. Like galaxies having souls and chakras, and the galaxies behaving a bit like their own living thing, just like the cells in our bodies. There's planets in and beings within galaxies. Everything scales. Everything's pretty simple in the universe, right? It's not as complex as we'd think. So that's some beautiful concepts to feel into. Fabulous. Well, I did just choose someone while
Okay.
we were chatting,
Uh-huh.
which was interesting because I never usually do that so fast. But yeah, this was randomly picked. So this is Roann. If you could say hello in the chats, let us know if you're here. Roann Kane, you are here. Fantastic.
Great.
Asking for a healing and a clearing. Okay. Just inviting forwards Roann, your guides, and higher selves for healing and clearing. It's a really interesting energy flow to you, Roann. The way your guides work with you, they were it was like this. Firstly, they said to me, "Oh, John, it's not us. It's not the higher self and guides that need the healing and clearing. It's Roann." And they just kind of gently like moved over to you and then pulled you gently over in front of me. And it was like this very kind of almost like liquid movement that they were making. I'd love to get a second opinion, Viviane, on it seems, where is this exactly? It's near the heart. I won't say what I'm seeing yet. If you look over at their heart towards the top and on their left, top left, you just scan around there and let me know if you see it.
Okay. When I look at the top left of the heart, it looks like there is a loop around it. It looks like if you had like a tight rubber band around. I'm also feeling a lot of my root chakra. It feels heavy too with Roan's energy.
Yeah, what I saw was, I find it really hard to describe, like almost like a bolt, and then about halfway around on the bolt was like the nut, and I was like, what is this? What is this I'm seeing? And initially I thought that because to me it looked artificial. I was asking, oh, is this some sort of implant? Is this something that's there? And the more I asked about it, the more it seemed to be that it's supportive, that it actually helps with the functioning of the heart, and it seemed to be the aorta that it seems to be helping. It seems to like help keep the aorta open.
Yes. And as I look at that loop rubber band looking, it's thick and it is squeezing. It is really tight.
Is it close? Is the rubber band closer to the heart, or is it right up against the heart?
It's right on. It's right on the top.
Okay.
It's around the top left corner.
Archangel Raphael's giving me, how to describe it like politely, his tone just continually shifts with me to being like, John, you can just like figure this out yourself. It's not hard. It's not complicated. He's asking me to tell him what I see. It seems to be between these two, between the band and like the bolt, it's like an expansion and contraction adjustment. Yeah, and Archangel Raphael says, like, we don't need to overthink it. We can just set the intention to, first of all, identify or highlight anything that doesn't serve Roann's highest good. And also we can choose to remove anything that doesn't serve their highest good. And then, anything that is stays. And that includes, whether something is maybe not, maybe is not for the highest good, but might be, might put them a bit at risk, because obviously the heart's a very important area of the body. And he said it's fine, like it's totally safe as long as you set those clear intentions.
And what I saw is under what you saw. I see what you mentioned now. And what I saw is below, a couple inches below that.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just going to scan around both and ask to highlight anything, including the objects themselves, if they serve Roann's highest good. It's yes. It's like a really firm, instant yes to the bolts. What about the band? It's like the answer seems to be, yes, it was. And then there's times now where it doesn't. There's times where it's too constricting, this band, this loop. It seems that for now, like it's almost like, what is it? You guys call them training wheels. We call them stabilizers on like kids' bikes. So when you're cycling, you don't fall over.
Yes.
What I saw for Roann, so what Archangel Raphael said, what we can do is just give some instructions for Roann on how to like open up your heart gently, and what it'll do is like help push against and just expand that band a bit, drawing your attention to the band, and then also this bolt like opening for the aorta. Those are really to help bring your awareness to what you have in place, and that when you're ready, you'll also be able to remove these yourself. So to do this, just Roann, you can just join me and place your hand on your heart. And just allow your heart to bring awareness to the band around near the top, and then also this bolt that runs up next to the aorta. And just allow yourself to feel that these feel like your soul has absolutely consented to these. They're part of you. And they're just to allow you to hold yourself within the right constraints as you continue to grow, and relax these constraints over time. And any feelings of frustration you have about removing them, or feeling that they may be holding you back, encouraging you to place your hand on your heart sometimes and just allow these to expand initially. And you do this by saying, hearts, I open, I fully open, I allow myself to expand. And then also saying with your hand on your heart, you release anything that doesn't serve your highest good. And that anything that doesn't serve your highest good, including the bolt or the band, can be released down through your lower chakras, down through your roots and into the earth. But yeah, these have definitely helped you to get to where you are right now. And for did you take a look further down, Viviane, like the root chakra?
Yes,
How
I
was
was
that?
clearing the root chakra. It feels better. That was just felt really, really heavy. But it feels better now. I'm going to send some golden light and grounding energy.
Wonderful. Rowan says the work you both do is amazing. I do feel my heart chakra may need help, but I've been working on opening it for a while. Trust, betrayal, etc. Thank you for sharing, Ran. Yeah, it's fascinating how we create limitations on ourselves to help ourselves grow, and definitely through those traumas. What seemed my feeling is I'm not being shown it, but my feeling is that you're preparing to activate a really powerful superpower. And so any feelings of frustration about your growth and your opening of your heart, just know that this is absolutely a time of preparation, of great preparation for great activation. And just to feel into that.
When looking at the root chakra, I heard stability, that Roann, you wanting more stability in your life, and that's why I was brought to the attention to the root chakra. But it feels better, I can tell. So yeah, thank you for your request. And drink lots of water. I have a quick question, John.
Mm.
We have a question. I just to make sure if it's something that Donna Marie asked if she can ask for that, and the question was, may I please ask for healing for my grandchild due April 19th. So this, of course, it's a baby that isn't born yet. So she would like to know if she can ask for that or not.
Yeah, I don't think we could. I mean, we can't ask their consent. All you could do, Donna, is ask for your daughter's consent, and then, or sorry, I'm not sure who the grandchild is, but if it's your daughters or sons, like ask for the parents' consent, and
Yes.
we could then do something for them. But I do feel like it's important to honor the free will of the grandchild. The free will of everything is every living thing is equal.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so it's my turn now to select a question.
And Ryan was saying, I'm very grateful and will do the hand on heart. Viviane, I definitely have root issues now with stability in housing and work.
Oh, okay.
This helps you. And that was exactly 5:05 p.m. my time. Feels like a sign, Ryan.
Yes, thank you for the feedback. Angela Hunter. Hi, Angela. Please say hi in the chat. You're saying you're having great success with less allergy symptoms since you both helped me weeks ago. Wonderful. Could I please have another healing and clearing of any remaining allergies in my body? Thank you. Thanks. Okay, wonderful. And Angela is here. Thank you, Angela.
Fabulous. I'm being drawn to the skin and then auric field.
Yeah, I see the skin.
The message, if you like, Angela, is to really ensure you have like strong energetic boundaries around you. It feels like you have been doing some work, which is great. But what I'm seeing is sometimes it's like the boundary like comes really close and is like coming right down to your skin. And so, and you asked for healing, so we can just help. Like, I'll just work on your boundary and just help bring that back out, and also get your, how to describe it? It's like, you know how our body communicates us a lot in like pain. It's like, hey, I've got something to say. I'll make it painful. And I'm like, oh, okay, I hear your body. And with your skin, just encouraging awareness for your skin to be able to communicate with you consciously. And it's almost like a reminder to help create stronger boundaries around yourself. Feels like physical boundaries are also important, like what you're wearing, the clothes you wear. I'll just work on your auric field now and your boundary.
When I look at her skin, it's like I see, it's like her skin is covered in like pink reddish dots all over. It's like it's got a polka dot skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your guide's saying, Angela, that that conventional conventional medical science is like falling behind, and they're talking about this. It's this like crystalline ascension of your body, which is less tolerant to the lower vibration toxins. So just encouraging your boundaries to help protect yourself against these. Okay. Angela says, yes, I have what's called skin writing disease.
Mm. I also saw a flower and pollen, and so indicating that also something in the air, but her whole body covered in this pink polka dots, red polka dots. So I'm going to send some healing light to her body now.
Fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, chemicals in the environment as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I hope this helps, and drinks lots of water, Angela.
Yeah, please do.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Okay, we can choose the next
Water.
one. Yeah, good idea.
Sip, sip, everyone. Drink your water.
Okay, I'm just going to check we've got all the comments. My eyes have been closed a while.
Mm-hmm.
Viviane, you're an amazing multitasker, so
Thank
starring
you.
all the comments then. Thank you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Choosing the next request. Harsha. Is Harsha here? And if anyone's interested, I have a new service I'm trying out, which is called the 5D Ascension classes. The next one is on Wednesday, and I posted on my community page. I think it used to be called that. It's just called Post now on my YouTube channel, and there you can sign up. It's like the idea is a low cost, pay as you go class. You can just turn up to whatever sessions you want. It'll be regular, and we'll be covering lots of different topics. Some of which are aligned with the higher self training courses, and some will be new, depending on what people request as well. So yeah, feel free to come along and try it out. It'll be a lot of fun. And Harsha's here.
Hi, Harsha.
Okay. And you're requesting an activation or a clearing or an entity removal if divinely guided. To choose my request, please. Oh, and a panda emoji, amongst lots of other beautiful emojis. So should we just ask, first of all, which of these it should be?
Sure. Yeah.
Just ask. Your guides are arguing, arguing over entity removal or activation. Seems to really want the activation to happen. They're going for the entity removal. Because it seems to have the biggest impact overall, and it does seem to it's not just holding back the activation. Like even if your activation starts now, it'll be like its growth will be hindered, like the pace of it will be slowed by this entity.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to take a look now and scan through it. It felt like it was in the heart. Wow. I'm grateful for being able to see this level of detail now, but sometimes it's like it's just a lot all at once. Yeah, I see it. Well, one I found anyway. I've only scanned down halfway down the body, so if you see
something too, may be different, but I see as if someone is behind her really closely and holding her, as if she was like trapped. Someone has her arms around her.
Okay. Can you make out much about this being that's around Harsha?
I can't see. I only see the arms, but it's so tightly like behind her, and it's not taller than, so I cannot see. But I see the arms. It's just like it's kind of like glued to her back, and then I see the arms tightly like this around her.
Got you. Yeah, there's this feeling of it like trying to be her shadow.
Okay, makes sense.
And this thing I was seeing in the heart is like it's like an attempt at trying to influence you, like to put something into your heart to grow in there. The first thing is just to remove this from your heart. It is an independent consciousness. It's almost like a seed or like the spawn of this being. It's making a lot of noise as I remove it. Return to source or never return here again. Okay, I've suddenly got the attention of this being. So I'm just surrounding this being in a protective bubble. And I'm going to push this being back away from Harsha. And my feeling is there are some other connections. So we're just going to, if we just want to look out for those, I push it back about a meter. Can you see the connections?
Yes. to me, it appeared like it had to be peeled back like a sticker because it was so stuck to her. And then in the hip area, I see a spot on the right and the left
Yeah.
of the hip.
And there's like a cord into the heart. So just removing all three of these. It's all very dramatic as I disconnect each one. There's like lots of noise and kind of almost like sparkles as it happens. Okay, and I'm just going to shrink down this entity now.
Yeah, I see it complaining and screeching, making screeching noises.
Yeah. And it is really interested in like following its offspring. So I think if anything, that makes it easier for its return. Just making sure there's nothing else attached to it between the two of you. Return to source. We'll never return here again. And Archangel Michael, if this being chooses, of course, they can choose to locate their baby. Please ensure this entity never returns again. He says no promises, but he'll absolutely try his best. Okay, let's just take a look at Harsha. It felt like quite a heavy burden's been lifted. You know, it's not a light experience that's just happened. It's definitely a burden. But it's fascinating. You could see your heart was still capable of activating while all of that was attached to you. I'm just going to heal in the areas where I've removed the connections. And if you see anything else, Viviane, please feel free. I'll just put the back of the heart and the sides of the hips.
I actually saw, I think it was Archangel Michael, almost like using like soap and water because it's as if this had like glue residue all over her back. So it's like washing that away. Okay, so the sticky residue was removed, but now I have this. Do you still see the spots on the hips?
They look better now. It's like there's wounds healing.
Okay. Okay, I cleared and grounded the energy. So Harsha needs to, of course, drink a lot of water and do some extra grounding. Oops.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot. I'm glad we went for an entity removal.
Yes.
I can see why that was important, Harsha. Let us know how you feel. Like that's a big change for you. So please do drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, and allow yourself to. I feel like to truly like be yourself again. Like focus on your strong boundaries. I would always recommend for something as an intense energetically as that to go on today and get started with my free negative energy and entity removal meditation programs. That's the 14-day one. I'll just put it into the chat once I open it. And it's really just to help you exert your strong boundaries. And it's not necessarily that that particular entity that you're trying to protect yourself against. It's more just anything else that sees you as being vulnerable, and wants to be able to, take the opportunity to try and attach to you. So, but yeah, Harsha was saying, I'm so grateful. I see a lot of images simultaneously, and it feels such huge relief in my heart. I feel like a huge burden is lifted. I'm truly honored and grateful. Oh, thank you. So honored to help. Would you like to go next?
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right.
We're choosing your next request randomly. Please say hello in the chat if your name is called.
Seashells. Please say hi in the chat.
Let us know, seashells, if you're here. I'll keep the music playing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Fantastic. You're here. Great.
In the meantime, I'm just reminding everyone to like, share, and subscribe. And Seashells is here. Thank you, Seashells.
Yeah, please like, share, subscribe, both Viviane and my channel.
Mm-hmm.
And Seashells, you're asking for, may I have a clearing of this energy I feel of being unsafe and worrying about my children? I feel it stems from a life where I had my children or myself was taken away. It's affected me today. Well, thank you for sharing it. And I'm sure you're not the only person in the world that feels some of those emotions about their children. Just holding space for your journey and asking your guides and higher self to step forwards to assist with this clearing of this energy.
Okay.
I see it's like a cord, or should I say a form of cord that runs back to a previous life. And it seems to be like a warning to bring your attention to the safety of your children. And it's not of them being physically removed. It's the risk of an energetic attack.
Mm-hmm.
And there seems to be some message like encoded within the cord itself. The cord, and just for awareness, the cord can be released once the message is shared. Your past life really wanted to make sure you heard this message. So I'm just going to take a moment to open this up and to read this. Your children are beautiful flowers of souls that many would love to have in their gardens, but it is only your garden that is the right place for them. And just like a garden, encouraging you to create a boundary that says that you own this place within which you protect them. A boundary that says only the beings with your children's highest good are allowed in this space. And that you create an outer boundary around your home. And then encourage your children also to create boundaries around themselves. And finally, make it clear to them, no matter what they've done and what they will do in the future, you're always there for them no matter what, with no judgment, just always to help them with love. No matter what they end up doing in their lives, you're always there. Always there to help ease their shame and help them step up from their darkest moments to see their light once again. This cord can be released now. And I'm just tracing it. It seems to be like medieval England was when I saw this. And your past life's really happy that that was read out. You can watch that back anytime with that message.
Mm-hmm.
And as for the energy itself, did you take it? What did you find, Viviane?
While you were looking at the cords, I saw her standing and holding a baby. This baby was looked like a newborn because it was all the way it was all bundled up, wrapped in. And then I saw kids around her. They're sitting down around her. And then later on, this baby grew and it was part of the ones sitting around. So it was like they were there. But it's like, okay, they're growing and they're there, and that they needed this, and they're sovereign beings, and they need to have that more of a stronger boundary, and like standing their power. Okay, I'm a sovereign being, and I have to have this boundary around them, and because that was not strong, I felt like that was causing that feeling of her not having that connection, that unity. But they were there, and it's just thinking that they're not, feeling that they're not, that they were, as she said, taking away from her. I don't know if I'm making a lot of sense, but and I felt the root chakra, not very intense, but I felt that too in the root chakra because of this feeling of not being feeling vulnerable and not safe in that sense.
Yeah. And it feels like the strongest way to clear the energy is it's like to do the opposite, right? Which is the opposite of what you're scared of, which is creating a strong boundary, encouraging your children to create their own boundaries, as they also have their own free will and sovereignty.
Mm-hmm.
And then like allowing your children to live this world as though the fear never exists, and to make sure that and it's so hard. I know as a parent, it's so hard to let them go into this big, bad, ugly world, but know that they have come here for a reason, and they're a lot more powerful than any of us would realize on the surface. And even the simplest things of understanding their own boundaries, understand, and that's with strangers, with friends and family, knowing their own personal space, knowing what behaviors they do and don't tolerate from others, And
Yes.
energetically also, this is really important for
And I
everyone
saw
to
them. Yeah, I'm
practice.
sorry, I spoke
It's okay.
over you.
You go for it.
So I saw them like looking up to her. So if
Mhm.
they look up to her and see her and feeling that vulnerable and fearful, they was kind of like bouncing off. But so yeah, they need to stand in their power and have their boundaries of their own, sovereign as their sovereign beings.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing I do with my children is I do tell them very transparently about challenges I have with other people and the reactions
Mm-hmm.
that I've taken, especially when I've had to exert a boundary, um, because I think in part because they find it fascinating that us humans behave with each other like that, and
Yes.
and then also it like helps them understand, you do get to choose. Like this is your free will in action, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful act of self love to have strong boundaries, define them, stick to them, and then also when you have challenges to share that with others. I feel it's really powerful.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
Thank you, seashells, and I hope that helps you and your beautiful
Mm-hmm.
family. My turn, is it?
Yes.
I don't know why I'm quite clear-minded today. Usually I'm worried about the other way around. Like, why am I so confused? It's only 3 minutes in. Uh, okay, so please put all your requests in capitals and randomly selecting the next one. Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Liz M. This is quite a recent one, so let us know if you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Liz is here. Okay, so Liz is asking for please help me clear away all that I've suffered from after the sudden loss of my soulmate husband, who I lost over a year ago, and move on in my life. Please clear my migraines and neck issues.
I'm sorry
Oh,
for your loss, and I see you here, Liz.
sorry, Liz. So the first thing you're asking about, like, clear away all that you've suffered after the sudden loss of your soulmate husband. I saw you writing him a letter, and the letter is like I saw it's in an envelope. On the outside the envelope, you have his name, and then on the inside, it's a letter of gratitude for all the happy, loving times you had together. And it feels like, this is your choice if you write this, and it's your choice how you do it. One suggestion is to, and this seems important with the energy that you asked for assistance in clearing, is almost like they're like a whole series of short sentences. And so, for example, thank you for that time that we walked on the beach together. As I cried, you squeezed my hand more tightly, and I just knew that you were always going to be there for me. And you may also you can choose to write that letter however you wish. It seems important to read it out to your husband, and also to invite him into the room as you do it. Perhaps if you still have a chair that he enjoyed sitting in, like prepare the chair just as he would physically be there. Place your hand on your heart and ask for him to come into the room just by asking this 3 times and inviting him in. And it seems important to tell you that although I didn't ask to speak to him, he made it very clear that he would love a letter to be read to him. I haven't looked at anything relating to migraines or neck issues. How about you, Viviane?
I saw an anchor on the heart, and that is the grief, the heaviness, and then it was this heavy that needed to that Liz needs to release from her heart, and writing the letter would also absolutely be a big step in releasing this heaviness from her heart. I also I asked Archangel Michael for assistance to clearing that that anchor, that energy. And she's saying his name is Mick. Okay.
Yeah, I saw in the crown chakra the it seemed to be like challenges in receiving energy that seemed to be blocking, like this kind of flow of energy getting blocked and then getting stuck in the neck, which is why the migraines have been happening and the neck issues. It's like a resistance that you have, Liz, to fully opening up. So yeah, I can just help, especially as Viviane's been helping lower down, just help release that energy.
I see that too on the ground.
Return to source or never return here again. Okay. And there's a little bit of resistance and fear within you, Liz, about you becoming all that you are, all that you're capable of. And this includes like a connection up to from your crown up to your soul star chakra, up to your higher self and soul. And not rushing you to do anything. You get to choose how and when and whether you activate your abilities. But I'm just encouraging the connection and the communication to freely flow at the right pace for you, all the way up to your very soul and all the way down to your root chakra and into earth. Okay. And Liz says she has scars across the top of her head from a car accident.
Okay. And I'm just asking if it's okay to send healing energy to her heart.
You want to ask Liz?
Yes, I asked Liz if she's
Okay.
if I can if it's okay for me to send the healing energy to her heart. As she asked for a clearing, and I did clear that. Okay, thank you, Liz.
Okay. Just saying hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you for joining us. Any requests, please put them in all capitals and we'll randomly select them. And we'll be on for about another 40 minutes or so.
Okay, thank you, Liz, for your request, and sending love to you.
Thank you, Liz. Must be your turn next. Oh, yes, drink water. I've been naughty. I got coffee too.
Yeah. All right, I'll just choose another request.
And now I just poured water to myself. We're off camera. We're randomly selecting your next request. Please put all requests in capitals. Say hello if your name is called.
Kathleen O'Malley. Okay, so John, please say hi in the chat if you're here, Kathleen.
Yeah, let us know, Kathleen, if you're here.
You're saying you work in a Texas company and you're the only blue dot. So please send some cleaning and protecting energy. Okay, you're here. Thank you, Kathleen. So you're only blue dot. Politically, I understand that. So you have a lot of red around you, I see. So let's send some, okay. Clearing and protecting energies, sure.
I'm just having this whole conversation with one of your guides. Kathleen, the first thing your guide is saying is we all get free will choices. And I could see like and they were showing me energetically how it feels for you. Like, yeah, just like being this feeling of being surrounded by people making different choices to you. And this seems in reference to the blue dot point, which was we don't all wear on the outside of our hearts the decisions that we make, the choices that we make, the free will decisions that we make. And then there's this theme of nothing's permanent and everything's changing. So everyone within us, regardless of the labels, and this what this felt like was I felt like some people were talking around you and making it very clear about their political alignments and choices, but something was changing in their hearts. And despite what they say, despite what they might be saying to you or acting towards you, and this is like this, how to describe it? If you're to look at something like it relates to quantum interconnectedness, and if you do a quick like Google about the Google AI chip they've built, which is a quantum chip which uses how to describe it, like these particles that are in inconsistent states, and they're actually in different states in different dimensions. They don't fully understand how this works, but it is already like way faster than any supercomputer that exists. And what they think is happening, they don't totally know, but they think is happening is that it's processing data using parallel dimensions, which is super cool. And they haven't quite figured out what it's doing yet, but it's totally changed our understanding of how the universe works. And this is what your guide was showing me about other people's hearts. It's like the more you allow yourself to respect the free will of others, the more you realize that it's like their state changes. It's like they're almost like everyone's bouncing between different states. And I know that you could say on or off, you could say red or blue or whatever you choose. If you just limited those states to specific choices about voting or how they feel aligned since they voted. But your guide is definitely allowing you to expand your thinking and expand your awareness out. And Kathleen was saying, yes, I'm the only salesperson, and you're 73 years old, and hope your positive influence over your colleagues. Yeah, definitely. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like that leading by example energy of, you know, respecting everybody. Because the thing is, it's like, as you lead by example, you're saying it's okay to be different. It's okay to
Mm-hmm.
disagree with me. And what that does to others is it makes them realize that it's okay for them to disagree with others too. And it's so important, right? If 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 this universe, if everyone just had to agree with everyone else, it would not be a free will universe. And so this is something you're really promoting.
Yes, I love that.
It did you look at the Kathleen's protection, like her boundaries?
Actually, I saw something interesting. I looked at you. I saw her heart,
Mhm.
and it was very interesting. Her heart was blue, and then I saw her heart putting on a blue jacket, and then I saw her heart putting on a clear jacket over this blue jacket, and that was like representing the, okay, this is why I'm my authentic self. But then, over, that clear was the protection, and then I had an image of her doing the same. I saw Kathleen wearing blue and then putting on a blue jacket, and then over that a clear jacket. So I I believe that the message is here for you uh, to do that as your a protection, mechanism for you, Kathleen.
That's a great idea.
Let's see if I have any.
Yeah, I hope that helps you. Yeah, and I just feel like a practice of having setting strong boundaries
Mm-hmm.
and then keeping your heart open
Yes.
will really help. Like that clear jacket, I think it's a lovely idea.
Mm-hmm.
My turn, right?
Yes.
Yay, I can do this. I can do this now I can remember. Okay. We're choosing your next request. And love awakens. Let us know love awakens if you're here.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
All
I'm here
patience.
with bells on all.
Oh,
Thank you. And
nice.
just, I know there was that comment you gave about my videos and on boundaries. Thank you,
Mm-hmm.
Love Awakens. Also, you were giving lovely comments earlier as well, so thank you for those too. Let me turn off this music. And so you're asking for, I would love the name of one of my guides. So that's always fun. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
for asking. And a message about your path going forwards. I'm being drawn to several things at once and unsure where I should focus. Okay. Should one of us choose the guide to focus on and the other on the life path?
Okay.
Which would you like to do?
I'll try to get a name. Hopefully, I'll do a good job here getting a name.
I'm sure you will.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll ask one of your guides. It doesn't need to be that same guide that Viviane is
Mm-hmm.
talking to step forwards to assist with Love Awakens. Message about the life path. Okay, I've just been shown like three, because you were mentioning several things at once. I don't know if these I don't know if these resonate with you, Love Awakens. The first I saw was just like showing a city, and it did have like there's a little bit greenery on the ground, but there's just it was like quite high rise buildings. Um, that was one option, and then another option was very specifically. I saw you chopping a cucumber, and it's like, oh, what's that? And it seemed to like relate to like home, like a home energy, and it felt like something that you enjoy doing. I don't know if you enjoy cucumber or not, or specifically why it's cucumber. And then the third was like this other path. It seemed like something that you're not really aware of, or you're thinking that might be a possibility, but doesn't seem as tangible about your path going forwards. Let me ask, now that I've seen these, what is the guidance for your paths? So the first, there's a few different pieces of advice, and they're kind of different approaches. The first was good news. You can try all of them. You can try all of them if you want. You can try all these different things. Try them and see how you feel. Even like guiding yourself to go through the emotion of it. So it felt like the the city seemed more like a job, and then the second seemed more like kind of working from home, and the third seemed much more fun, like possibly the most joyous out of the three, but with less defined. Um, and so your guide was saying, well, you could try them all, but it does take a lot of energy. It takes, like I had like 10 different jobs in my software career, and now do this full time. Um, and then this next part was really fascinating, which was just this really clear message. Like if you're wanting to if you're wanting to really follow your path, it seems to be that I kept hearing home is where your heart is. And you said you just moved to a place where you can have a small garden, and is that cooks are a favorite? I'm not sure what they are. Oh,
I'm not
your
sure
name.
what they are. Thank you. I'm not sure what they are either. And for the name
Oh,
of the
cucumbers. Cucumbers.
oh,
I just
okay.
googled cukes.
Oh, that's new.
Wow. And I was like, that was a shock. I was like, whoa. Um,
I
the
just learned
cucumbers.
something new.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about cucumbers, but they're very magical. Other than I don't know if you've ever seen those videos of when people put cucumbers next to cats, and it's not very nice for the cat, right? Because they think it's a snake and jump.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
but cucumbers have a lot of other nicer properties.
Oh, that's funny.
The and your guide was just saying, like, it seemed like as you're um, growing food, you can like, I saw you like holding it with your hands. You seem to be like um, encoding uh, like saturating the vegetables, whatever you choose to grow, even like flowers, with this like beautiful love energy. And it seems like you set the intention to say, whoever consumes you will consume this energy too.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just like a little glimpse, if you like, into some of the life path for you to explore. It would be a beautiful mission to be able to help people. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it never really occurred to me that we could do a lot of this ourselves, right? Go and walk around our Walmarts and supermarkets and bless the food for people, right?
Mm-hmm.
It would be helpful, but I feel like, especially since you're growing it yourself, and Love Awakens was also talking about, did you mention, oh, you said you're finding it connecting with the trees, as in feeling their vibrations.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. There's a lot for you to do with the land, and then also the plants, and there's like their interconnectedness together.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And when it comes to the name, I called for one of your guides, and I saw a lot of letters scrambling in front of me, and the first was R, and then it spelled river, which is nice. It's an easy name, river, easy to remember and spell. And then I saw an image of a little being like an elemental, and by a river, and I saw this tiny silhouette, and then he went in the water, and then I just got that. The elementals, one, you connect more with them, which is lovely that you wrote that you are connecting to trees and feeling their vibrations. Yeah, so you have this elemental kingdom wanting to connect more with you.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
lovely.
beautiful. Yeah, I love that. Home is where the heart is. What a great answer to your life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, and she's saying her name initials are R. Yeah, because I kept seeing this R, so I knew that it was going to start with R. So when I saw river, I thought that was beautiful.
Great. Your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was lovely. Now I'm like hungry for cucumbers.
Yeah, I actually have some crunchy cucumbers in my fridge for a
Oh, nice.
snack.
I'll be hunting too. But while I was away the weekend, my wife did get a big shop, and it's like, maybe, I'm sure there'll be a cucumber in there somewhere.
Yeah, because sometimes I want something salty and crunchy instead of eating potato chips that also like but not so healthy. So go for the
Oh, yeah.
cucumbers.
I find it so hard now. I look in my snack cupboard,
Mm-hmm.
and the thing is, all our snacks as a family just keep getting healthier and healthier. And
Uh-huh.
it's always the opposite way around for me. It's always like, I really want I really want like some crisps or something. And then I
Yeah,
look at them and I'm like, or chips, you call them. I look at them and I'm just like, but I just can't eat you. I know, like my body's like, don't, it's like, don't do it.
yeah,
And like, I know it's not actually what I want. And then I'm hunting around for other things. And yeah, sometimes it's just like crunchy things that I enjoy. I enjoy a lot of nuts. And also
yes,
just a lot of like in our supermarkets, a lot of the really plain things like tortilla chips and stuff they're like the no branded versions. They're like the cheapest, but they also have they, there's so little money goes into them. There's so little ingredients in them, and they taste really good.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I eat those too with the sea salt ones, and yeah. But yeah, I do have a jar of cucumbers in the fridge, and cucumber salad is lovely too. Maureen just wrote, yeah, I do enjoy,
Mm.
especially in summers. They're so refreshing, delicious. um,
And you put them on your eyes too, right? Ah,
yes,
I was going
and
to
you
say,
can make cucumber water too. It's
oh yeah, that's
as
true.
flavoring water. Some
That's a
people
great.
use mint and ginger, or you can use cucumbers. So yeah, make that. It's delicious, very refreshing.
Maureen
Okay,
says, I love
so
cucumber salad with onions and tomatoes. Onions. I was shocked yesterday when my son ate. He just picked like there was quite a large amount of red onion left on the chopping board. It's like, what's this? I said, it's red onion. Ah, and I've never really seen him eat onion. It's like
yes.
he just picks up, put it all in his mouth. He's kind of looking at me. It's like, I love this.
I like red onions on a salad too. Yeah.
They are amazing.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and select the next one. Next request.
Love Awaken says, now I'm hungry again.
Okay. Selecting next request. Oops. Almost got it. I am Lulu. Are you here? Say hi in the chat, please. I was also thinking about talking about food. I was also thinking about I've been buying some nice healthy dry fruits too.
Mm.
to snack on, because I have a sweet tooth. I just love sweets, so at least I'm eating fruit. Nothing else added to it, just very nice, lots of fiber. Okay, I am Lulu. Please say hi in the chat to make sure you're here. You're asking for a clearing of chakra or entity to release emotions and allow your spirit guides into your life and possibly know a name of your guide. Please say hi in the chat, Lulu. Want to make sure you're here. And I want to remind everyone to subscribe to our channels and hit the notification bell to make sure you get a notification when we go live. We're here every Monday and Thursday.
And feel free to donate to Viviane and I.
Yes, we have our links. Everything is in the description of this video.
Helps me pay for my StreamYard subscription for sure. It's
Yes.
the only reason I pay for it. It's like, I managed to get rid of all my other subscriptions for things.
Yes.
It does help a lot. Both your donations, but also StreamYard helps a lot as well. It makes our life much easier.
I am Lulu. I saw recently you wrote that you're still here, but I need your confirmation so we can give your reading.
Yeah.
Just say hi in the chat, please.
Need like one of those signs. You can just hold it up. I don't know if you can add things. I guess you can do like a wee banner, right? You can just say, I can do this. You here.
Looking for I am Lulu.
Like,
you haven't had, I don't think you had a reading from us yet.
oh look, it goes up beneath the banner.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's funny. I am Lulu. Come in.
I can't promise I'm going to do that.
Please say
everyone.
hi.
Yeah, I am Lulu. Calling, I am Lulu.
I am Lulu. And remember to check John's post too on his channel about the new offerings. If you like to check out new offerings for classes.
Oh yeah,
I am Lulu. You were here just not too long ago. Please say hi.
It's so close. Yeah.
Oh, you're here. Yes, yay. I was just about to say we're gonna have to choose another. Thank you, I'm Lulu, for confirming you're here. So, okay, clearing of chakra or entity so you can release old emotions and allow spirit guides into your life and possibly know a name of a guide. Let's see. Okay.
Shall I do the guide this time?
Sure.
Let's start with the guide.
Okay. And I'll do a scanning.
I'm just typing the name of your guide. I'll just pronounce it. So your guide didn't really show much about themselves. They just gave me your name very clearly and kept repeating it for me. So you pronounce this Ayashawara. Ayashawara. Palladian guide. With a sense of humor. They're just saying, Am I Shawara? I come from the Pleiades. I bring, and they're kind of doing this with their hand, great wisdom and knowledge and love. And they come forward at this time to help you what feels like you're going through this kind of transformation stage in your life. And right now, if you said you're releasing old emotions and allow new into your life, it's this journey, this transformational journey that you're going through. It feels quite a lot like the chrysalis before they become a butterfly. It's that journey, the journey in between. Ayashawara is here to assist with, and she's just saying, please look up for me in the stars. Like look for her. Like it's that visual connection, but also the connection with your crown and with your heart, and to talk to her, invite her into meditation.
Lovely. I am Lulu. For you, I was drawn to your solar plexus, and I got you to work on your self-esteem, and I saw you placing your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your solar plexus and meditating. And I think that's your guides want you to do that and focus on work on your self-esteem and self-love. There's comment. So there was nothing, I didn't feel like nothing that really needed a clearing, but it was just that work. So try the meditations too, from John's meditations.
Okay.
I'm sure you're hearing this. I am Lulu, but yeah. So just remind you, yeah. Place your right hand on your solar plexus and your left hand on your heart, and focus on connecting your heart to your solar plexus and self-love affirmations and work on your self-esteem and your inner power, inner strength.
Wonderful.
Okay. Thank you, I'm Lulu, and thank you for your request.
Yeah, thank you. Whose turn is it?
Your turn.
Yay. That's why I can't remember, because I didn't do it. Okay. Choose the next request randomly. Say hello in the chat if your name is called. Well, it sometimes happens. That was I'm Lulu again. Let's try again.
Yes.
Wiki. Is that a really cute dog?
Yes, it is her dog. I think it's Nico. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah. Wiki, are you here? Please say hi in the chat. Adorable dog. And talking about dogs, I was wondering, did you ever write a song for Patch?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because yeah, I was curious about it. I was thinking about Patch. So cute.
He's not been super well either. He did injure his back again over the
weekend.
He's unstoppable, and he does have a like a repeating injury.
No. Wiki is here, and yeah, the dog is Nico. Very cute dog.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, couldn't remove any blockages in chakras. Okay.
we're shown this like visual of your chakras allowing free flowing energy, like almost like a lightning rod coming down from your soul and higher self and crown all the way down to your chakras and out to the root chakra, just really fast, like that, like just in a second or two. And it feels like this is it's like something that you're seeking to achieve, that your soul's been able to do in the past. The purpose is to help bring messages to Earth, into Earth, help. It's like helping ground messages and light codes into Earth. So that's something you can choose to do if you wish. And the way you do it is you simply, something comes into your crown, and it seems important to know if it's coming from your soul. Like you can just ask your higher self, is this a message of me? And should this message be delivered into Earth? And then send it through your root chakra or down through your feet into Earth. Do you see anything around the solar plexus?
I was looking into the sacral. I'm looking to the solar. I see an outline that's different. Looking at the solar plexus, I see like a black outline around it.
Yeah, it just feels like I wasn't hungry at all. And then I started going over your sacral chakra wiki, and it's like, oh, it feels like this hunger, and it feels like there's something like draining that energy. Let's remove this.
Yes, so yeah, that's interesting. I saw this black line. Like if a black marker was, we used a black marker to draw a line around her solar plexus.
Just removing this. It's like a thin outline of this entity. It reminds me a little bit like a dark jellyfish. But it has this kind of almost like this kind of stomach capability, like it's draining the energy. Just removing this. Return to source, or never return here again.
I'm looking into the this outline to remove it. It came out in one piece as if it was a sticker over. And when it comes to the sacral chakra, I was drawn to it. I kept hearing express yourself, use your creativity, create, and capture the beauty around you. These are the messages that came through from the sacral chakra for you, Wiki. Okay, have a delay. And Wiki was saying I do try on my morning walks to pull energy through my chakras. I think you saw that. Okay. So, okay, I see a comment. Yeah. You're welcome, Wiki.
Yeah, thank you. Justin saying, I'm so fascinated you don't have to do Reiki to heal like John and Viviane. Yeah, I don't know Reiki. never trained.
I do, but it's another option. Yeah, but I do love doing this. what we do here is really my favorite. I would say.
I never, and I must admit, I've never asked
Mm,
a Reiki practitioner like what it's like. I've received it, but I've never asked like what's, especially someone like you, Viviane, that's trained in it. What's the difference between the two?
we were working. We were both using source energy.
Hmm.
To me, is when I'm sending Reiki, I've acted. I feel my. Of course, I feel the chakras on my hand and feet very active.
Hmm.
But we are both working with source energy, directly with source energy. And when I'm sending Reiki, we're a a vessel for source
Hmm.
energy. And so it's a different modality, but I love combining.
Yeah.
Sometimes in Akashic readings, I I do activate the Reiki energy to send healing.
Oh, fantastic.
Hmm.
Yeah, I do. In Indian head massage, we do this thing where because it's in person, where you place one hand under the throat chakra, one hand over the top of the crown chakra,
Hmm.
and it's quite funny because in the training they're just like, you just do it,
Yes.
and it's like, I think it's quite an important thing that we're doing. Why are we doing it? What's the intention? It's like, oh, just send in some loving energy. But your left hand under the throat chakra like really heats up, and
Yes.
the client's like, oh, like your hand is so hot, and that's your throat chakra doing that to me. And then you do the
Yes.
third eye, and then the crown
Hmm.
as well. So I just do, since they're not teaching me to do anything specifically, I set my own intention for it tonight.
Yeah, I feel like when I'm sending Reiki energy, a lot of times a cool air around me.
Mm.
Um, I feel the vibration on my hands, and the temperature of my hands change a lot too. There's one time I gave a Reiki session to a cat, and my hands got so cold that after the session, I actually ran hot water on my
Wow,
hands because they were freezing. And it
amazing,
took a while to like warm up again. I was like, whoa, that was a very powerful session. And yeah, my
amazing.
whole body was like ice cold, my feet and my hands really ice cold.
Wow, is it my turn?
Yes.
Great. I'll just
I'm
choose.
sorry, no, actually you chose
Ah,
Wiki. I'm sorry, my mistake.
no,
Uh,
you got it wrong. How's that possible?
yeah, because I saw Justine. So yeah, all right, I'll go ahead and choose our next
Thank you.
request. Choosing the next request from subscribers.
Oops, there we go.
Dorothy, please say hi if you're still here. You're asking to see if there are any energies within your physical or energetic field that are low consciousness and maybe harming you in some way.
Let us know if you're here, Dorothy. And I'm guessing the intention behind very low consciousness is the referring to the vibration of the consciousness, not
Yes, that's how I took it too.
not just their intellect.
Mm-hmm. So Dorothy, please let us know if you're here.
Let us know, Dorothy, if you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I could like follow that with my hand. Dorothy, are you here? Just stay there. Just there. Or here. Here we go. Just, are you here? Otherwise, we'll choose someone else. We'll give you a minute.
Oops.
Well, there's a good way of doing it as well. We need a little, I used to work for a boss that had these, in conference calls, had these little paper signs, and they were just, they were all very polite, and they would say things like, "No, you go first." Hold it up. It was really good. Thankfully, didn't create any negative ones. Otherwise, we would have been in a lot of trouble. I think we're going to have to give up, Dorothy.
Or I'll select a different one. Rachel H, please say hi in the chat. And Rachel H is asking for healing, clearing, and reading. And in the meantime, let's drink some water. Hydrate, sip, everyone.
Oh, Dorothy is here.
Oh, you're here, Dorothy.
Oh, no.
Okay, thank you. Let me go back to your request.
Rachel, let us know if you're here as well. Okay. So in our last remaining minutes, checking if there's any energies, consciousness to be removed. Okay. Dorothy. There's something quite large in front of Dorothy.
I see a large shadow reflected in front of her, but I don't see the entity yet. I see this large shadow.
It's like a human size, like almost like a beetle. I don't know the name of it. It's just on across the front of you. I can just remove this gently. It's quite big and heavy, but it's not, despite its size, it's not super dangerous. Return to source, or never return here again. Just bring in healing where it seemed to have some attachments. And one thing for us to look for is just if there's any like eggs left behind this. They seem more dangerous than the mother.
I'm drawn to the hip area.
Yeah. I found 15 eggs so far. Scan through the roots. Return to source, or never return here again. Just see if there's any others. Return to source, or never return here again.
Yeah, I cleared what I saw in the hip area, and I sent white light and grounded the energy.
Good. Well, I hope that helps you, Dorothy. Rachel's back if
Mm-hmm.
find her
I'll find where her
request. Thank you.
request. Right here. Healing and clearing and reading.
Okay. So let's see for Rachel. Let's see for Rachel's chakras is these really thin, like points of light. Initially, I was facing Rachel straight on. I saw like the light coming straight out of the each chakra. Seems I'm just focusing on the upper chakras,
Mm-hmm.
and there's light there, almost quite spiky, like the spiky energy. And I was like, "What is this?" So I turned to the side, and it's like each chakra, like the sphere of the chakra out the sides is coming, that's shooting out this light at both sides, and it's like this expansion. It seems to be related to an upgrade that
Hmm. I saw
they're
something
going through.
similar. The heart needs expansion. The heart wants to open more.
Brilliant. Would you like to work on the heart, and I can do
Sure.
the throat upwards?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to gently soften each chakra as I go and encourage it to open up gently to the right size and shape for you. And just connecting the throat into the heart. And let me know if you'd like me to look at the lower chakras too,
Mm-hmm.
or the heart.
What I see in the heart, I saw as this clear. Imagine the heart wearing. There was this clear layer around the heart, and it just felt tightening. I could see it pushing and trying to expand.
Mhm.
And then I asked assistants to gently expand the heart, and then that became more flexible. That layer became more flexible and more comfortable to allow a gentle expansion. Now we can look at the lower chakras.
Okay. Yeah, this is really powerful noise I'm hearing. Like the energy is really, really
In the heart.
powerful. Like it's like all it comes through all the chakras. This I wish I could imitate it. It was like this kind of like this, and it seems to go deep into the earth, like a really powerful expansion energy.
Maybe it's what I just saw. I saw like a, yeah, this it was like not quite a line. It was looked like a mini, like a tornado like shape, like
Mm.
going through. Um,
Wonderful.
the chakras. And I feel the energy now, and then the heart, just heart expansion and growth. And drink lots of water, Rachel, and ground your energy to go outside if you're able to. Touch a tree if you can, or walk on grass.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely felt I had to ground myself during when I was working the upper chakras. Like, whoa, I feel really quite
Yeah,
dizzy.
yeah, I felt
And so I
this
did that for
buzzing energy through my
Rachel as well.
body.
Fabulous. Well, that's us for today. Thank you everyone for coming along. It's been a pleasure to help you on your journey. Please do check out Viviane and I's channels. Subscribe, like, comment, share. It really does help support us. Also, feel free to donate. And yeah, thank you so much for your love and support. I will bring our session to an end. Please, you can choose to remain in your individual protected bubbles, and inviting everyone to step outside of the session bubble as I close it down. Thanking our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia, every soul that's participated in today's session as I return the session to Source, or never to return here again. And yes, please drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, and we will see you again on Thursday. Thank you so much, everyone.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.